we were trying to work out what's next for us, literally, because we had about 3 main options of places where to move to after this season in our lives.
But I always had deep dreams inside of me to be in business. And so I thought I had to separate the two of them. Either I had to choose between the one, I had to sacrifice one or the other. And with Tina's class, I realized I don't have to sacrifice anything. I can stay with the dreams that are deep in my heart, is to be in business. But my ministry is inside of my business.
There's so many tools that she gave us that helped me identify what I like and what I don't like.
She was super descriptive, super fun, you know. Picture that you're an 80-year-old man on your back porch surrounded by those closest to you. What will that look like? What will you have to tell them? And just, you know, working my way backward and saying, like, this is really the legacy that I want to leave for the kingdom and for my family.
So I'm able to minister to the people outside in the world that will never be able to step into a church doors.
Well, what else and what other options? And she just kept going, and after a while I could come up with Andy to help him think of options. And we really had to start to think outside the box to be able to come up.
Yes, the tools that Tina used within the class was amazing, amazing. It was actually a way to actually dissect these different areas and different dreams that I had. And she was able to dissect them and put them in the order that they needed to be for me to achieve them. So now,
I thought, this is ridiculous. I was just amazed, because it's something I only just then thought of that we could possibly do. So that was really amazing. It just showed me that this really helped me to just expand my horizons and just think outside what we just had been thinking all along.
She was able to take the dreams and then the prophecies that I've received and brought that together to make a amazing picture of what my future looks like. And then she was able to help me get them in order of what do I do next. That was one of the greatest things. What is my next step? And with the class, I came in not having a clue, and I left with the understanding of what I'm doing next. I know what I'm doing tomorrow.
I'm curious about a lot of things. I have a lot of distinct passions. And so Tina helped me realize kind of how they might fit together, several of them, and how they're not so autonomous. And so one of the biggest breakthroughs that I had was that I was able to really clearly define my calling and realize that if something doesn't fit into that, then I probably don't want to spend a whole lot of time pursuing it, because that's where I'll be most content and most effective for the kingdom, is fitting right in that calling.
It has for me, and I could write down what my calling is and what my destiny is and just own it.
I remember seeing some specific breakthroughs of people who were able to finally say what they know they're called to and who they are. And we could all watch them change from someone who was timid and sort of afraid to articulate it to someone who was boldly proclaiming it. We saw that with several people, and that was really impressive.
Tina did a wonderful job of helping us realize, okay, what are some fears that you faced in the past? What are some emotions you felt? And how have you conquered those? Because if you've conquered those, I mean, you know, the testimony of Jesus is the spirit of prophecy. So if you've done it before, you can use the same tools and attack strategies for the future. And, you know, that's something I'd never really thought about is wow, you know, the battles that I have won in the past will help me in the future, you know, and really practically extracting that.
When I left the class, I had confidence in what I'm doing. When I left the class, I understand what my next step was. And it brought confidence of the dreams that I had in the past. I've got confidence about them now. I know that they will be accomplished. I know that it will be done. And, yeah, I'm in love with my dreams. Easiest way to put it.
Yeah, out of the couple days, I just think the confidence is soared in me.
I'm really different ever since I took the class. I feel like I've gotten a lot more confident through all the tools that were given to me. There's so much clarity. So now I've embraced the season that I'm in. Now I have tools that show me what I'm good at, what I need to work on, the skills that I have, the giftings I have, the dreams that I have, and even the fears and the chicken lines that I need to cross, and practical ways to step over those chicken lines and actually goal set for this next year, for the next 10 years. And I feel like I know where I'm going now. I don't have everything figured out, but I have the basic vision, and I have this confidence that God is with me every step of the way on this journey, and to embrace the process with Him.
For anybody out there that's really wondering, what do I do next? What does these prophetic words look like? How do they apply to my life? And then the dreams that you've had in the past that you're like, man, I've had to sacrifice so many of these dreams for the ministry. And with this class, you'll walk out of there realizing I can live my dreams, because that's where Father God has placed these dreams in my life for Him to minister to people outside.
I think it's amazing. It's been one of the biggest breakthroughs I've had all year, and I've had a lot. So it's just built upon, a lot of foundation.
Everyone seemed to gain something. There were some older ladies who just got so free and were able to just really declare what they knew they were meant to do, and that was beautiful to see. It really empowers people, it validates them, it gives them tools, and it helps them to dig inside and see what's there. And sometimes we don't really know, and I think it's very powerful, and it's a great experience, and I highly recommend it.
I just think that so much of kingdom activity is meant to be done in community, and you really bonded with the people going after the same passion, and then led by a phenomenal leader in Tina. You really bonded, we're going after these things together. I think what Tina offers is a rare opportunity that definitely needs to be seized.